Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology gain. I think after this, the next couple of days, I'm going to be, actually I am going to be busy next couple of days, so I'm getting my video time in because now I got orders I have to ship out, and I have the big monster screen to finish downstairs. I got a new ViewSonic projector coming in. So first things first, let me show you something here. One of the things, and I've said this many times before in my video demonstrations, one of the things that light gray screen paints and white screens will stay away from are anything that has anything to do with contrast, due to the fact that the screen will fail. Now, when it comes to the PS4, the dashboard screen, it's a deep dark blue, like a deep blue, as you can see right here. This is what happens when you take a Sony 4300 lumen projector. I'm talking about a pro projector, not a cheap knockoff projector, a pro projector. 4300 lumens, 1920 by 1200 WUXGA projector. Now keep in mind, if this screen is going to fail, the light screen, it's just a light gray screen, if that's going to fail next to black technology, then anything else under that is going to fail miserably. Now, let me show you something. I'm going to walk in front of the projector really quick so you can see the difference between the two. So the screen we have in the center is a light gray screen paint, and of course the screen around it is our black technology. As you can see, the PS4 dashboard has a nice deep rich blue color to it. This is what happens if you hit it with a light gray screen. If it has a faded image, it's not a brighter image, it's a faded image. That's what you get from it. So let me show you a few things real quick as we scroll through this real quick. Now you see the area where it says Detroit? That image on the background where Detroit is at is supposed to be black, not gray. So you can see it up close. That's what you're getting from a light gray screen versus black technology. It cannot pick up contrast. On any level whatsoever, a light gray screen, even a dark gray screen, even a white screen does not have the ability to pick up contrast. You think you're getting a brighter image, you're getting a fade out image. Now you really can't tell what you're looking at through somebody else's recording. You have to be, and I'm saying you can see it from my recording, but actually playing a recording through a recording is a little bit more difficult. All right, but as I told you before, you can't pull contrast from it at all. The only thing you're going to get from it, you'll get a higher white level, but when it comes to that contrast level, it is not even going to be there. Oh, Medieval. I had this game back in the day. I'm definitely going to download that tonight. But look at this. This is what you're getting. This is the faded out image you're getting. You do not have the ability to pull contrast. Now you see how that looks on our screen? Let me take this off and put this right here, right there, so you can see what it looks like. This is what you're really getting. You can't get contrast from these from a light gray screen. It is impossible. So what you're getting is you're getting a faded out image. That's why they'll avoid any contrast on the screen whatsoever, due to the fact that they know the screen is going to flaw. All right, let's come over to come out of this right here. We'll come back over. So you're not getting a brighter image, you're getting a faded image. That's what you're getting. Let's come all the way back. Let's go out of here, come out of this menu, and let's go over to watch when the YouTube logo pops up. There you go. Contrast is very important when it comes to everything. When it comes to gaming, when it comes to movies, when it comes to sports. There's no way in the world that a gray screen will ever have the ability to pull contrast. Let me see. Now see, this is the, now mind you, if they were really going to show off exactly how good the screen was, they should have went to the search menu in YouTube. It doesn't come up. Do you search menu in YouTube? It's black. You wouldn't be able to see this on a gray screen because the gray screen is white. Well, actually not white. It's actually light gray. So it just has no contrast whatsoever. Let's pull up. Let me see. I got it right over here. You know what I'm going at. Starfield screensaver. There you go. Doesn't make a difference. Like I said, usually when you see demonstrations using a very light gray screen, they will they're staying with their comfort zone. In their comfort zone is anything bright and anything vivid is what they'll stay into. They'll stay far away from contrast as possible because the screen does not have the capability to pull contrast. And if you do this, if you put a black screen next to a light gray screen, if it's a black screen, it's done properly and done right, where actually you can pull high white levels. What it's going to do, it's going to be able to pull more better, bright, more deeper and darker blues and greens and red that makes the screen pop. You can't get that from a light gray screen. What you're getting is a washed out image. So with me hitting this with 4,300 lumens, what's happened is there's so much physical white light that's actually screen that's pushing off. It's actually washing out the image. Doesn't make a difference. I can see all the lighting I have in the environment, but I found that demonstration very interesting that they just kept it at the PlayStation dashboard. They didn't go anywhere else. They didn't basically show anything contrast. It's like, hey, look, check this out. Let's go to a Starfield demonstration. Now, you'll notice in this demonstration, not one time will I ever turn out the lights. There's no point because the screens are ambient light rejection. Yes, you need ambient light rejection. I can go outside and take my screen outside and my screen will pull up. I'll take a light gray screen. It's not going to pull up outside. You have to have ambient light rejection technology. Keep in mind, if you have your screen in a comfortable environment and somebody wants to use this for commercial use, you have no real evidence that that screen can actually produce an image in a well-lit environment. We have technology that can sit outside at 4 o'clock in the evening and produce a Starfield demonstration. Now that just tells my customers, it tells the person who's going to be buying for their company that that screen can produce images outside, means it can produce images inside. And that's when you start working with churches and other big companies that basically want a screen that's going to be able to produce an image inside that's going to have that kind of commercial light around it. Let's go over to, let's see. We'll do the, let's clear this, and let's put in the black, black. I'm doing this with one hand, that's why. One hand on a PS4 controller. Black. Should be black screen test. That's what I'm looking for, black screen. Let me see, I gotta come down here and I got a space. And then we gotta put down black. We'll put down black level test. I think it's black level test. Oh great, I just came out of my freaking menu. Alright, let's pop back into the menu again. But that's what I wanted to go for. I wanted to go for that black level test, but I hit the wrong button and it just kind of threw me out of the menu. Let's go back in again. Hopefully it pops up. And if it doesn't, there we go, black level test. So it's basically, thank goodness, like, there we go. So this is the black level test right here. So in the black level test demonstration, basically in this demonstration, the image shows up black on the background. So everything around it's going to come up with a high bright color, but the most important part of the test is the background. The background has to remain black. A light gray screen does not have that capability to produce deep reds, deep yellows. So you think you're getting a brighter image, you're actually getting a washed out, faded image. Now, if you notice, in any time I've done this demonstration, anybody with a light gray screen or a white screen has never mimicked the same demonstration. They'll stick to them high, bright colors. A PS4 dashboard does not prove anything. I can come on here and do the same demonstration with a light gray screen paint and a black screen and show you the difference. Now, how the demonstration should have been done, they should have had a black screen next to it showing the contrast. I told you before, any light gray screen, white screen will always produce a higher white level. That is a given. That's like me coming on here ranting and raving about a screen that only produces black levels, black levels, black levels. There's no point in me doing that. I know the screen's going to produce black levels. It's black. I have to come in here and show you bright, beautiful, vivid colors to show you the screen can produce higher white levels. Do demonstrations showing you that on my black screen next to another black screen, my screen produces higher white levels. Now you see the detail in the flower all around here? The detail disappears here. That's why you need contrast. If contrast wasn't important, they wouldn't put it on a projector. It'd be no point in putting it on a projector. It's just a waste of money to put that onto a projector. We've done this one before many times. Let me see if I can get this. There we go, bring it back some. You see what you're getting? I don't like to do demonstrations over again back to back, but I don't like it when someone fakes a demonstration where they're going to show you just high, vivid, bright colors. Look when the fish passes through that gray screen. This is what you're getting. See how the scales disappear? There's no detail, there's no depth to the picture, there's no contrast. Something that's needed desperately when you're doing gaming. Alright, so let's go over to, let me see. I'll grab my controller here. Let's go over to, let me see. What is this game right? Oh, this game is a very dark game. This is a very, very, very dark game. This is Space Invaders, a kind of a retro version of Space Invaders. I wonder if I can play this. I might have to renew my prescription. I didn't think I had time to. Nope, it's still running. I mean, this is a game that requires contrast. Okay, as I said, white levels are always going to be bright on a light gray screen. That's a given. It's going to happen. That's always going to happen. You're always, when we deal with our black technology, and I said that before, when you're dealing with our black technology, a white screen and a light gray screen is always going to have a higher white level because that's what it produces. But when it comes to contrast, I just bought this already. When it comes to contrast, the bottom line is the fact that a black screen is always going to produce better contrast, better color pop. That's how it's going to be. When it comes to our black technology, matching against another black screen doing white levels, our screen produces a much higher white level. But like I said, as you can see, contrast is very, very important. Let's go over to, let's see, Alien Rage. Alien Rage is a very, very, very dark game. Pretty sure, I don't know if I paid for this one or not, or if it's on PS4 now. I don't know if I paid for my prescription. I had to get my prescription paid off. Nah, I didn't pay for it. Pretty sure we have a game here we paid for. Let me see what we got going on here. Nope, not gonna do this today. I'll do this later on tonight. Can't be putting in my personal information in. Alright, for you to get me out of that menu, don't you? Alright, so let's go with, or the Black Friday sales today too. I gotta get on that too. Alright, there we go. This is a very dark game I like to play. Has very heavy contrast levels. Kind of reminds me of the PS4 game Loaded. Intro. Nope. I was here in the game. Pretty sure yes, I was here. Wasn't an intro.
This is how you feel right before you die, when your life starts flashing before your eyes.
Now, you see how faded the image looks?
I just wish my life revolved around something more than Burkut. Still,
this is a really, really good game. If you haven't played this yet, this is a really good game.
I realized it could have been me.
I wanted to skip the intro.
It was supposed to be my 1000th morning of peace. I guess I need to reset that counter.
Nope, they won't let you skip the intro. Okay, we'll just do the intro.
It was supposed to be my 1000th morning of peace.
They're saying skip there in the corner, but let me skip the intro. Now you see that this is where contrast is desperately needed. In gaming, there is so much contrast, it is unbelievable. But this shows you what you're missing.
The Temple of the Vanishing Star was supposed to be unreachable by anyone who didn't know its secret location. It has been.
I should be able to play my game. Hold on for a minute. Let me see if we can go right here. Get me into my game. Stop playing with me.
This is how you feel right before you die, when your life starts flashing before your eyes.
I'm seeing right here where it says to skip the intro.
I just wish my life revolved around something more than Burkut. Still, when I saw him, part man, part toaster.
Nope, ain't gonna let me skip that intro. Don't know why. It just won't let me skip it, so I'm gonna have to go right through it. They're gonna make me. They're gonna make me actually watch the intro. Wow.
Flashing before your eyes. I just wish my life revolved around something more than Burkut. Still, when I saw him, part man, part toaster, I realized.
See how I'm talking about how much contrast goes into gaming?
We were like twins once, both raised on the streets, enjoying the simple pleasures of life like street fights and sleeping rough. I was always a little bit stronger. I thought he was smart. Always agreed to everything he said. And I thought we would forever make the same choices.
I swear I thought there was something of X-Men. Alright, this is going to be a long intro, I lie to you not. The only thing downfall about this game has a tremendous long intros into it. I don't want to start this yet. Actually, Detroit is actually a game I'm actually going to start playing pretty soon. after I finish that. We just see exactly how bad the levels are on this on a gray screen. And it's a shame because these are areas that they basically will not show you. Let me see if I can get my... There we go. This is what you'll get. I told you, like I said before many times before I go, a light gray screen isn't too far off from a white screen. Its only difference is it's basically that when you deal with a light gray screen, it's going to give you a little bit more tint than a white screen when it comes to contrast. White levels are always going to be better on a white screen. Nothing will ever beat white levels on a white screen. But you have to have that contrast. Without that contrast, the image is just washed out and bland. Now see, keep in mind, the reason why I'm using such a high power projector Sony, just to show you that, you know, most people upgrade to bigger and better projectors so they can get a better picture quality. And I'm showing you on a much higher level. Even if you have a very powerful projector, you still will not get the picture quality that you would need from your screen or from your projector if you're using a light gray screen or a black screen. You're just not going to be able to get that. Now, if you're using a low-end projector, a cheap low-end projector, then the first thing that's going to pop into your mind is maybe if I get a more expensive projector, a more high-grade projector, or 4K or whatever, then maybe I'll get a much better image. But I'm showing you right from the door, you're not. You're just not going to get it. That's what you're going to get. You're just going to get a very poor image. Let me show you something really quick. Now you see how faded? Let me show you right here. See how faded the image becomes? I've done the birds already to death. People think they're getting a brighter image. Like, no, you're not getting a brighter image. You're getting a fade out image. See how it looks like candy on our screen? Or on the light gray screen, it looks faded and washed out. Now, let me tell you how this light gray screen paint was made. Actually, all it is just bare silver screen, a little bit of silver Metallica paint, and it has a little bit of Christmas glitter in it, and that is it. They put a little bit of black in it, maybe a couple of teaspoons of black into it just to give it a little bit of a dark tint to it. But pretty much that's all it is. That's pretty much what it is. So pretty much if you're going to go on the cheap and you don't care what your picture quality looks like, You can make it for $23 a gallon. Actually, once you add in the other little extra stuff, I say somewhere between maybe around, make it like $30 a gallon. That's what they pay for. But this is what you're going to get. It doesn't make a difference if you have a 4K projector, if you got a 1080p projector, whether you got 10,000 lumens or 4,300 lumens, whether if you have a 10,001 or 20,001, you will always have a crappy picture. This is what your picture will look like. No depth, washed out image. That's what you're getting. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm going to go. Thank you for your time. God bless.